Okay. So yeah, I have to switch from action to XSplit. If I like it enough. So yeah, I have to. Yeah, I had to switch. So, well, we have to start over, so that sucks. But the good news is that we've already listened to it, so hopefully we can start and skip intro. Perfect. Oh my god, I love these guys so much. So yeah, yeah, you can see the XSplit Gamecaster down there. That's so dumb, huh? That might mess with the UI, but we'll see how this stream goes. Sorry about that. It kind of ruins the experience a little bit, especially for me since I can see it too.
This strange floating platform with you. His face is creased by so many wrinkles
But,
that his features lie buried amid shadowy pockets. You can
yeah, he's gross. But the important thing here is that it's streaming at 60 FPS, and I have no issues, no lag, so that solved that issue. So I think personally, I think it's like $5 a month for this. I mean, that's not a big deal, like, at all. So, dude, Action was just having so many issues, man. It was just...
Sit. Please. Sit. Please.
Yeah, I heard you. First time. Interact. Click on highlighted objects to interact. Each type of object has its own type of basic interaction. Doors will open and close. Locked objects will be unlocked. Items will be picked up. People in the world will speak with you. And enemies will be attacked. That's what I wish they sounded like, you know, when they read that to me, but they didn't read it to me. Okay, I'll just talk to you then, I guess.
With mechanical stiffness, the dwarf tilts his head and silently gestures toward the empty chair.
Okay. Am I supposed to, I guess I'm supposed to sit down, probably. Yeah. Okay, let's read some. Oh, let's play some Magic.
Thank you for joining us, Watcher of Cadnua.
The gaunt woman seated at the table is clad in time-worn black armor that seems too massive for her to move in. A pale, slender neck rises from the gorget, topped by a hollow face. The milky skin stretched across it is delicate and translucent, like parchment that has been scraped clean too many times. She is preoccupied with the arrangement of cards on the table between you. With each movement, her armor squeaks and groans as though bearing an incredible weight. She places a final card, gives a nod of satisfaction, and raises her eyes to meet yours.
Okay.
Your brush with the divine has drained you of your powers, fractured your memories. Look upon these cards. They represent the courses of your life. You alone know best how they flowed. Arrange them to fit what you remember.
Ah, okay, finally, some interaction here. Alright, can I import my save? I don't want to, it didn't go very well. It didn't go well. I got my ass kicked a lot. Alright, benevolent soul, fair and balanced, survival of the fittest. What are these things? Alright, this is your history. Select a Pillar of Eternity end game save. Actually, I never beat it, so I can't even do that. Alright, so benevolent soul. You returned the lost Hollowborn souls to the Dire Woods children as you had pledged to Helia. You were kind and merciful to people you encountered, sympathetic to their pain, and charitable to those who needed help. Okay, you return the lost Hollowborn souls to the wheel as you pledged to Barath. Most other choices were judicious and balance tempered by rational thought and fairness, rather than sympathy or emotion. How about everything bad? You did everything wrong. You pledged to do bidding of every god, and then scatter the souls of Hollowborn to a random location. You got every companion killed. You got the worst outcome for every quest. If there was a mistake you could have made while still resolving the Hollowborn crisis, you made it, not suggested for new players. Dark times. You consign the souls of the Hollowborn to oblivion, as you had pledged to Rimmergand. You left a wake of physical destruction and spiritual annihilation wherever you went, seeking to bring a final end to all things. Kinda like that one. I think I'm gonna go with that. Physical destruction, spiritual annihilation. Yeah.
Does everything appear to be in order?
Yes.
Good. Welcome to the Beyond. I am Bareth. One half, anyway.
She points a finger in the direction of the dwarf who led you here. Though the movement is slight, her gauntlet squeaks like a rusty hinge.
Okay.
The dwarf's rictus returns as he nods in the woman's direction.
Okay.
Tell me, do you remember when we last met?
I spoke with other gods in the Hall of Stars and pledged myself. No, I don't remember.
She places a card on the table showing a tall tower. The gods' constellations are arrayed around it in the sky. You remember now. The Hall of Stars in Twin Elms, where you spoke with the gods.
Alright, come on. Get up here, kid. Come on. Welcome back.
What's that?
Ow, my arm. Getting too heavy.
You came to that tower seeking our
All
aid.
things done.
Sure. Came to that tower seeking our aid. I don't
You
remember
chose
this.
to pledge your services to other gods.
Or that.
Still, a pledge unmade stands fairer in this court than a pledge broken.
She places a card in the middle of the arrangement. A bell tower.
So I
with no
won't
bell.
get.
Her fingertips slowly drag away from the card, faintly creaking as they retreat across the table.
You had need of the gods once before. Now it seems we have need of you. The being that occupied Odnua's statue beneath your castle was the dead god, Aothus. Of this we are certain. What we do not know is what his intentions are.
Oh, you can hover over. Okay, I'm like, who are these people, dude? I have no idea. So, Ode Nua was a powerful Anguithan tyrant.
Take a shower.
Yeah. He went mad after the death of his son, Maros, because he knew there was no gods to ensure he would be properly reincarnated. He dedicated his life to carving a massive statue of his son out of a living Adra. That's like the drugs or something they do, I don't know. With the intention of drawing Maros' soul out of beyond by force. Ode Nua was defeated through the efforts of other tyrants who buried him with his work. That sucks. In later centuries, colonists built a castle over the ruins and named it Cade Nua. Like the ruins themselves, Cade Nua was considered cursed. Wow, hey, I kind of like the fact that they give you that information here. I'm glad I hovered over that. Like, that's helpful, because I had no idea what was happening. Or who these people were. So it says, the being that occupied Ode Nua's statue beneath your castle was the dead god Aothus, who was this kid, right? Okay, the god of rebirth, redemption, dawn, spring, and light. Traditionally shown as a man bearing a candle and wearing a silver crown. Stop. Believed to have possessed the body of the red Saren farmer Waidwin during the Saints' War and been destroyed along with Waidwin at the end of the war. He recently reformed his essence in the statue of Maros Nua beneath Cade Nua. Stop, man. Stop it. Why do you have a pen anyways? That's not cool. No. Where was I? In the process of pulling himself from the endless paths, he destroyed the castle and left the Watcher of Cade Nua at the brink of death. Wow, that's crazy.
Though Aethys stole a large fragment of your soul, you were strong enough to survive the onslaught and enter the in-between.
Refers to the shadow world that souls briefly wander after death on their way to the beyond. That's where I was.
You and he are still connected. He has chosen a body made of living Audra, perfused with the power of thousands of souls, including yours. It should be little difficulty for an experienced Watcher to find him.
Am I dead? Be honest.
But neither is your body truly alive. Your lungs draw breath, your heart pumps blood, but your flesh is as soulless as a hollowborn. That is, until I return you.
Oh.
Alright, let's fix the blanket. Lay down. Okay. It's only 8 o'clock.
She delicately places a card upright on the table. The art depicts souls flowing out of a pillar of Audra.
Alright, well at least let me finish this tutorial, huh? It's a really long tutorial. I haven't even actually learned anything yet. Okay, she delicately places a card upright on the table. Well, I'd like to find him as much as you would. He destroyed my castle and killed who knows how many people around it. I've had enough dealing with the gods, all of you. Why should I care? Stop playing with that. It doesn't matter how much you threaten me, I'm not doing this. Let's get on with it, yes.
Good. Before you return to Aora as my herald, you must remember who you were, the last whisper of life in death.
For a moment, the sockets of her eyes darken, leaving the pits of a death's head gazing out at you.
When you can picture your own face, the beyond will lead you back to your own kind, to the world of mortals.
Okay. Start from scratch. There's my guy. Pretty cute. Let's see here. We have the Amawa. That's hard to say, dude. Amawa, I guess. The mighty Amawa are the largest of the Keith races and are commonly found in or near oceans. Though not truly aquatic, they have an affinity for water, and many other civilizations, such as Ratai, God, these names, dude, are based on naval dominance. They are known for their unparalleled strength. And then you have the dwarf. This guy down here, little guy. By virtue of land covered, a number of colonies settled, dwarfs are the most well-traveled race in the world. Might constitution, not very nimble though, I'd say. Elf. Oh my. Where are we? Elves are the dominant race of the air. Landfath. God, these names, dude. So used to like Elder Scrolls, Lord of the Rings, or that sort of thing, and these names are just kind of strange to me. White that wins are extremely common. Okay, dexterity, perception, that's good. Good. Godlike. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. The godlike are children of the Kith civilized races. I might go with that just because how different it is. Who have been blessed with physical aspects associated with the gods, though some do not consider it a blessing. These aspects may take many forms and often come with mystical powers. Okay, intellect and dexterity. Often viewed with fear and wonder, I'd say so. Have a human. Human's a human. The Orlin. Okay. furry creature. Smallest races. Okay, it's basically a main civilization. Yeah, okay, godlike. Let's do that. That's interesting. Alright, so we have a nature, we have a moon, we have fire, we have death. Oh my god. What is that? That is scary, huh?
Yeah.
That is scary, dude. Oh, wow. I might go with this guy. Looks pretty crazy. Well, I do like the nature guy. He does look kind of cool. He just looks like a human in a costume, though. That guy's face paint. Like, that is just wild. Dude. What? I do see a face in there, though. Creepy mask. Okay. They are the most distrusted of their kind. Strange growths cover their eyes. Yeah, okay. Death's Usher. Death godlike seems to have an innate sense for the vulnerability of their enemies as death approaches. Against all targets that are near death, Death godlike gain increases damage. Pallid Fate. Death godlike gain increased power level when they are near death. I see, okay. Battleforged. When fire godlike are bloodied or near death, their bodies harden, granting additional armor. And then they lash out at attackers, causing burn damage to anyone who hits them with a melee attack. Ashen Skin. Fire godlike skin is naturally resistant to burn damage. That makes sense. Moon. Silvertide. Souls of all moon godlike are connected to reserves of healing energy. In combat, the first time a moon godlike is hurt, bloodied, or near death, they will automatically generate a wave of healing around themselves. That actually seems kind of helpful. This guy's defensive. This guy is self-healing nature. Wellspring of life. The souls of the nature godlike respond powerfully to inspiration. Okay. While a nature godlike is under the effects of any might, constitution, or dexterity inspiration, they benefit from an increased power level. I think I'm gonna go with fire. Body type. Whoa, dude. Can change the size. Wait, what size was he? Oh man. Let's go with a human size, I guess. That's fine. Would you like to make a single class or a multi-class?
Yeah. I go back. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll do that. We'll go ahead and do that, okay?
Okay.
Hang on, buddy. Let me finish this up real quick. Alright. Single class characters are entirely focused on their chosen class. They gain access to higher level powers more quickly. Multi-class characters can select powers from two classes, but gain access to higher level powers more slowly and cannot access their class's high level powers. Alright, single class, although I do like multi-class. Paladin? I don't really know. Okay, so he's a fire. He has the ability of fire, right? Crowd control, huh? The Chanter was pretty interesting. So basically you would, like in Pillars 1, you would play music, and the music would have different effects on different, well, I guess all your characters on your team. Basically like buffing your other, what? A wizard. Preview ability tree, huh? Oh my goodness. So imagine having 2 classes, 2 of these to work from. That's pretty awesome. Wow. That's so. Is everyone different? Yeah, each one is different. Wow, man. This is awesome. So we have up to 9 levels here. That's pretty cool. Do any of them have more than 9? I wouldn't think so. No. Sunbeam. Druid. A druid actually might make a lot of sense for this character, especially, you know, if you're going for like, well, I don't know, maybe if you were the nature guy here. My class godlike, yeah. You're a nature godlike. Okay. Fighter, Cypher. Recent discovery. You. A recent discovery in the Eastern Reach, ciphers were once called Rishalguin, mine hunters. Okay. Though most ciphers are still found in the... Okay, so let me just... Okay, insight, metaphysicist. Deals with animancy, Adra, and the wheel. In between, beyond. So, basically the paranormal. Sleight of hand. You're quick with your hands. Sneaky things. Go ahead. Yeah. Oh, here. Okay, so you have violently lashed out an enemy, dealing raw damage. Dude, like, I could sit here all day and just kind of look at these skills. Like, this is so, it makes it so difficult knowing what you can do, but I really do appreciate this from the developers, allowing us to take a look at what the tree looks like. Because there's so many RPGs out there where, you know, you pick a class, you don't really know what you're getting into, and maybe like an hour or 2 down the line, you finally see this, and you're like, you know, this isn't that interesting to me. I just wasted 2 hours of my life. You know? Welcome. Rogue? I always like playing Rogue, but I don't think this would be a very good character. I'm thinking maybe like fighter or a monk. Maybe a monk. Alchemy. So they don't have a ton of skills actually. It's pretty limited, but that actually might make them stronger. Because they have less to choose from, which means they have more to upgrade. There we go. 4 wounds. Some monk abilities require and consume wounds on use. A monk typically begins with no wounds until they have received enough damage to generate a wound. Certain monk subclasses may alter this rule. The monk becomes capable of projecting force from their fists, inflicting damage at long range. So we're talking like avatar status here, it sounds like to me. I don't think I ever played a monk. This could be actually kind of interesting. I might go with the monk. But I don't... think this character type goes well with the monk. You know what I mean? Should I go with the avatar, man? I mean, that's kind of cool, right? Could go with dwarf. Got might. Not very dexterity. Not much dexterity. This thing is huge. elf maybe might be a good monk. Strong might be a good mage, or some of those other classes. I don't know. There's a lot of classes, dude. Human. Okay. Boreal. Hunter's Instinct. So there's two different. Man, dude, there's just so much here. So if I go here, there's two. Whoa, Wilder. Earth. Resolve Afflictions. So they're mostly resistant to this. Shaken, Frightened, and Terrified Afflictions. This one is when they're attacked. Oh, when Orlins attack a target that is also being threatened by a teammate, they convert some of their hits to crits. I see. Get critical chance increase. Elf. The Wood Elf. Pale Elf. Maybe I should stick with this and then just go with a Dexterity, Intellect. Oh man, I don't know. Is it well, okay, but godlike, but is it different for these guys? Those stats don't change. But I'm thinking more nature though. Oh man. No, I don't know. Maybe a paladin. Paladin, huh? Sworn enemy. Marks an enemy as the focus of the paladin's righteous fury, granting a damage bonus against the target until the combat ends. Calls upon the paladin's inner fire, causing their equipped weapons to burst into flames as they strike. Okay, that's kind of what I would do. Calls upon the inner fire, causing their equipment to burn. Okay. Flames darken and apply the sickened affliction. After use, the paladin's attacks temporarily receive bonus burn damage. Yeah, okay. With force of will, the paladin can destroy any spirit or summoned creature below the paladin's level. I like the fire thing, but there's not much of that. Wizard. Like, look at these abilities. My god. They went all out for the wizard, dude. I love it. Like, they got everything. Minor missiles. Got, what is this? Glowing quarterstaff in the wizard's hands, imbued with negative energy. Awesome. Ray of fire. Spirit lance. So I'm kind of curious about that weapon, that sword, or the staff. Creates a glowing quarterstaff in the wizard's hands imbued with negative energy. Each successful strike with the staff siphons health for the wizard. Siphons health. So it takes health from the enemy and gives it to him. My question is, can you hold that for multiple turns? Or is it like a one-time use? Man, dude, a wizard is a beast, dude. Holy cow. What the rogue? What do they got going on? Not much, really. Backstabs, jumping. Vision. A fighter. Okay. After seeing the wizard dude, it's like, you know, priest. Oh. Not bad. Priests are also, you know, Kind of like wizards, just more on the holy side, or unholy side, I suppose. Depending on. Punishes a target for their sins, dealing pierce damage and decreasing their deflections. Fortitude reflects of will. That's what I mean by like, they can spin it in a positive way, but really they're using negative to take advantage of the enemy. Got this too. Symbol of Barath. Emblazons the ground with the symbol of Barath, periodically causing corrode damage to enemies and leaving them weakened. Not too bad, actually. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking Paladin, man. I think I'm gonna go with that. Alright, subclass. Oh. When I did... Okay, single class. Right, okay, so then you have a subclass. Alright, so... Let's see. Dreaded for their mercilessness and cruelty, paladins of the bleak walkers believe that extreme brutality in warfare brings conflict to its close. To maintain their reputation for unrelenting savagery, the bleak walkers never give quarter and never been in the field, even if their employers command them to. Bonus, gain flames of devotion. Deals additional corrode damage. Corrode damage black flames and applies the sickened affliction to targets. Has -5 to constitution. Go ahead. And all incoming health is reduced by 25%. Steel Garret. Darkozy Paladini. Sounds cool. Lay on hands grants a minor flame shield. I think I'm just gonna go with that, dude. Just increases your corrode damage for this particular ability. Yeah, where is that? Flames of devotion, like you automatically get it. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's do that. Lay on, initial abilities, lay on hands. Sworn enemy. Marks an enemy as the focus of the paladin's righteous fury. No. Granting a damage a damage bonus against the target until combat ends or the target goes down. Here, have some tea. It's free to use. No, leave it alone. Leave it alone! Feel solely to believe the paladin is able to heal with the touch of their hands, recovering a substantial amount of health. I think I'll do that. Alright. Oh boy. Okay, I have 15 points to spend. Okay, so Resolve contributes towards reducing hostile effect durations, as well as improving will and deflection defenses. Highly recommended for Paladin. Okay. Flex a character's internal drive, determination, and fearlessness. Yeah, okay. Let's go and bump it up to 15. What else we got? So, might, obviously. Come on now. Need to do damage. Constitution. Affects health and the fortitude. Yep. And then intellect. Okay, so... Strong-willed. So, that's healthy. And then strong. There we go. I think that's good. I kind of want to bump this up though, intelligence to 15. There we go. And then resolve. You know, it is what it is. I'm average. Alright. Where are you from? in the lands. If I increase something to 20, I could decrease these too. I don't want to decrease anything down below. $16, $18. No, I can't increase anything up to 20. So alright, let's do that. That's fine. We'll go, actually, we can do intellect +1 and that will bump us up to 20. There we go. Okay. Yeah, intellect deals. Okay, so once the crown jewel of the southern seas, Old Valia is now the crumbled remnants of an empire of warring merchant nations, counting many humans and dwarves among their ranks. The Old Valian countries are still forced to be reckoned with and are proud of their rich cultural heritage. The southernmost of the old empires, Old Valia suffered a similar fate to their northern neighbors, the Adarians. Ah, these names, man. In losing their most prosperous colonial territories to Valian republics. Many Old Valians in the Deadfire archipelago are associated with the Principes and Patrena, a vast coalition of pirates. Cool, see that. Streetwise, huh? Mercenary, a slave. You have never known freedom? Someone else told you what to do your entire life. Well, that doesn't make me a very good paladin, does it? Dissident. Made a name for yourself as a troublemaker. Artist. A drifter. Oh, colonist. Aristocrat. Yeah, I've lived my life again with nobility. That would make sense considering I have a 20 intelligence. Your days have been marked by lavish meals and extravagant parties, your conversations peppered with talk of pedigree and bloodlines. Oh my. No, that's my towel. That's my blanket. Get your own blanket. Alright, weapon types. I'm a paladin, so I want a sword and shield. Large shield. Shield. And one-handed hand axe. Now we'll go with the flail, dude. There's or we can do the warhammer. It's pretty. Nah, dude, the flail. We'll do that, and the. Oh, and I can pick one more. And the longbow. Rapid shot, overdraw. With slower, heavier draws, the warbow can penetrate through the toughest armor. Let's do that. So we have the flail, right? The flail. Oh, I didn't actually have that selected? Oh. Okay, there's. Oh, never mind. Alright, so we have the flail and the large shield. Modal ability. One that can be turned on or off or set to different modes to produce different effects. For use with the associated item type. Okay, so you can change your stance, I guess. I'm not quite sure. Alright, now we have my portrait. Go with that guy. Okay. Oh, that's that down there. A little confused. The fact that I don't know what this does. I can't change. I don't know. Alright, there's 4. It though. It's kinda cool. I kinda like the first one though. That.
Let's go. You're mine! Ah!
Charge! The better part of valor.
That's cool, I like that voice.
Your kneecaps are so dead! Shall we begin?
For strong jaw!
Oh,
Let's go!
Onward!
boys. I'm sorry, pose. Creepy like. Pathetic. Savage. Punched. Heroic. No. Go with stoic, that's fine. Pretty chill. Okay. Alright, what do we name him? He's fire. Can we name him Magmar? Is that fair game? I don't know, I'm just gonna do it. Mag. But he's very intellectual, so Magmarus. Okay. Alright, so here's my character. We got a paladin. Power source is zeal. Not sure when I picked that. Race godlike, fire godlike. Background old Valia, aristocrat. Is main. What's M hand? One hand will reflect fortitude, not bad. Very strong. Might is 14. Alright. Those are just good stats. Defense opposes attack that are mentally based. Alright. So I see if it's 10, you don't get a bonus. I'm sure if it's like below 10, you get some sort of a minus. You lose some stats. Flail, large shield, lay hands, so you can heal by touch. Faith, conviction, bleak walkers, flames of devotion. Here, my skills are Arcana, Athletics. I didn't even pick these, dude. Did I? Maybe I did. Athletics. I don't know. Alright, there's my character.
Go forth now, Watcher, as my herald. Know that I do not give you this title lightly. When the time comes, you will have the power to reveal the souls that cling to you. To open the gateway from the in-between to the waking world. Find Aethys. Learn his plans. When I have cause to talk to you, I will summon you.
With a quick gesture of her hand, you feel a sharp pain in what would be your chest. The pain continues, intruding deeper into your soul. Looking down, you see a small lump of darkness roiling within you. The darkness lingers there, but the pain abates and fades entirely within the span of a few seconds.
A chime. Do not fear, Herald. It will not harm you unless you choose to cross me. I trust it will not come to that.
Her gauntleted hand gestures to the dwarf, hovering nearby. The dwarf nods, contorts his face with his odd smile, and gestures to a new door.
Can I save it yet? Still can't save. Okay. Alright. Well, I've created my character. Magmoris, sorry. I pronounced that correctly. Magmoris. Alright, there's him. Boom. Is that my body? Yeah, I'd say so. I think that's kinda cool.
The return to your body feels like waking after a fitful drunken sleep. The rocking of the ship sends pain jolting through your limbs. Crashing waves hammer inside your skull. Adair watches over your body with a glazed look, taking long, even tokes from his pipe. At the first movement of your chest, he starts. His gasp, mid-puff, sends him coughing and straining for breath.
No, there's no way. You're awake. What are you doing awake? How are you feeling?
I feel like a new man.
Me? You don't remember?
Adair points at his face, which he seems to be arranging into his most recognizable expression. Receiving no response, he shrugs.
I'm the captain of this boat. And I was real big back in Deerwood. Had this keep called Cadnua. I was famous.
Oh, really?
And I was what you'd call a watcher. I'd go around talking to dead folks and creeping out just about everyone who saw.
He holds up his hands with fingers curled to mimic claws.
You're just some farmer. Likes to follow me around. Take most of the beating for me when we get attacked.
No.
Don't worry, it'll all come back.
That doesn't sound right to me.
Well, maybe it was you who was going around being a creepy watcher. I get mixed up easily. That fortress was mine. I remember that.
Okay.
Anyway, you didn't answer my question. How you feeling?
Alive?
Alive's a big improvement.
Yeah.
I hate to cast a pall over your recovery, but I'm afraid I have some bad news for you.
Wait, what? Statue is talking to me?
The voice echoes from inside the bust.
Yeah,
The
so.
remains of the steward of Cadnua.
Cadnua has been destroyed. Aethus possessed the statue of Maros Nua and rose from the ground, consuming the souls of all nearby.
Cool.
It is only by the exceptional strength of your soul that you survived. And even then, just barely.
Alright, cool.
The further Aethus withdrew, the weaker you became. We chartered this ship and followed him to the Deadfire archipelago.
Cool.
I know not how, but it seems he has retained a piece of your soul. And proximity to it has brought you back.
How could you know all that? You've been faking on us.
He pokes at your shoulder with one finger.
So far away.
Misfortune's
sir,
going
mayhem.
topside.
You're giving out free sausage.
An older man with ale-sour breath rubs his bloodshot eyes and stares at you.
Great.
Engrim, the smell of drink on your breath could wake the very dead. Now what's this about?
Pirates. They're demanding parley with you, Captain.
I know
What?
this is asking a lot, but you better arm yourself and get on deck. Should be some gear in there.
He indicates a nearby wardrobe.
Alright. Now can I save the game? Oh, thank you, God, okay. Thank God. Finally. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna end this stream here. I like the streaming tool. I like it. Exploit Gamecaster, there you go. In case you were curious what it was, they made sure you knew. I'll probably buy the full version just to get rid of that, and also stream it at 1080p.
Gears in the wardrobe. Got no time to dally.
This is much better than action, unfortunately. I like action, but it's had some performance issues lately, and it's too inconsistent. I need it to work consistently, so I'm gonna have to make the switch to something else, and here we are. So this game, I have not even gotten to combat yet. This game is already awesome. I love all the different classes, the options. Like, you have so many things available to you. So much information. Oh my god. Alright, well, if you happen to come by the stream at some point, thank you for watching. I'm sorry about this XSplit logo thing. It bugged me too, but I'll get rid of it soon enough. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed me ramble on and on about character classes and just going nuts. Alright, that's all for now. I'd like to say thank you again for the third time. Thank you. Alright, goodbye.